Hi guys, and welcome to my how to paint guide of the easterlings. So first of all, I use a PVA glue. That is the white glue that you use to glue wood, and then I apply it to the base, and then I dip it inside the sand. So this is the basing, and it looks very rough, like desert terrain. The sand also is from outside, so it has a lot of impurities and small and big parts of it. So yeah, this is the basing. To tidy it up, I use the Retributor Gold primer on the miniatures and also the base, so you can tide it better with the textures between themselves. And yeah, this is the basing. I think this color is pretty nice for this army. This is my kit bashed Dragon Knight from the War Priest. I use 2 swords. I don't have space to give him the handle for this one down one, but I think it looks okay like this without. And that's the mold that I don't know how to glue it there. And yeah, this guy you already saw. The kit bash on foot one. And yeah, the drummer, and then the hero. I'm always forgetting this guy, Amdur. So yeah, stay tuned for the second part of the painting process, and come back in 1 second. So the next step is to apply the darkest ones, which is magenta, on the big parts of the miniatures, especially the cloaks. So yeah, so you can cover them fast. So yeah, let me do that one and then come back to you guys. So first stage complete. Next stage is Abaddon Black for the undercoats, some garments also from Citadel. So see you after this next step. So as you can see guys, the black has been added. Gave them some nice look. The horses have been made black, so it contrasts with a bit with the gold. They look pretty decent. I think the next step is lead belcher for the weapons. And then yeah, see you on the next step then. Lead belcher applied. It's time for some washes. And then what is better than shade null oil? I don't know if I should do Agrax or this one. I think I will just try it first, then see how it looks on one at least. And then I also, instead of putting the sword, I just put a scabbard in this guy's hand. Also the priest one is the same with the scabbard here down. But this one I think I will leave it like this. We can also mean that it has a scabbard there, or 2 swords, whatever. People will not notice it from a distance. I didn't even know that it's a scabbard. I thought it's just a sword that looks more like with ornamented stuff on it. So yeah, I have to look for a sword for this guy. I'm thinking from the plastic set, but I don't have it yet, so I'll just paint without him. So yeah, let's apply some washes. So the shading is done. Instead of null oil over the gold, I use a green wash. This one, it went better than the black on the golden armor. It's having a bit like a washed gold that passed some time on it. And then I use the null oil on the blades to darken them down a bit. So yeah, the next step is highlights with rosa pink mixed with magenta, and then Iraqi sand on the bases, because I use spray paint to paint the bases from mistake that put the base in too fast. And then I'm using some highlights on the gold with auric armor. So yeah, this is the next step. On the clothes, I also used the null oil on the clothes, but mostly in the recesses. I saw one that first one that I use like too heavy, and then I start to use on the recesses to not darken them down too much, like on this guy. So yeah, see you on the next step. So we end up in the final stage of these miniatures. The highlights has been added to the gold, metal, so the cloaks, the bases have been painted with sand, and then agar shaded, and then dry brushed, and then added some tufts. Some gray mixed with black has been added to the black for dry brushing, not too crazy, not too. And then the last step of adding this magenta fluorescent I didn't do, because I'm thinking that it will be too much for the cloaks. So I think like this they are pretty okay like this. They don't need to be more shiny in your eyes. So yeah, I will do some stills in the end. If you want to stay till the end, then yeah, I will show you a bit the guys. Maybe I can spread them a bit so you can see them better. The drummer is not like that detailed like the other guys, but it's also nice. So yeah, the casualty, I remove his scabbard from the hand. Maybe I can use him as a captain. Bring some light on top so you guys can see. The green wash really works nice with this gold color. I added the flower in the front so it can contrast a bit, because this one doesn't have too much cloak in front. So yeah, to contrast a bit, I made his rock there, his cloak. Yeah, okay, maybe I can use this as a captain. Also put in the scabbard here. Maybe I can use him as a dragon knight on foot. I will see which one I will need. And yeah, the dragon knight, this model is a beauty of sculpt. Too bad it's a resin, but yeah, pretty nice sculpt all in all. I'm pretty pleased with this army. And also I saw a guy doing these rim bases, doing a game, and then he could easily see where his army is like more concentrated, you know. So yeah, I think it's a good idea for my army also to match on the battlefield. And the leader Amdor, oh, this is a very beautiful sculpt. Although it's a resin, this sculpt is amazing. And yeah, I'm just trying new stuff, new colors, you know. And then I noticed that I didn't have like one single army finished, so I'm thinking about at least this easterling will be finished. Also the magenta is contrasting good with green, so that's why I added some green stuff on it, so you can match better. The dragon priest, the war priest I mean, that I transformed in a dragon knight. I noticed this is the scabbard also, but I left it like that. Maybe you can say it's a sword, maybe you can say it's a scabbard. Maybe I can use it as a dragon knight also, if people will not mind. Also some washed. I think the gold, if oxidates, looks like this. So I saw some old coins that look like this. So maybe this wash is the best for this army, this green wash. And the drummer, although the quality of the details is not like crazy like these other guys, you can still highlight a bit the gold. But yeah, remember this one is plastic and those one are resin, And they are resin and plastic. Yeah, sometimes the resin is better. Just did them black horses to contrast a bit. So yeah, I will just put some stills and let you guys enjoy them.